What's up? Peace and love. GC Ganja popping in, man, on that late night tip. Fucking piece of lint right here. What's up, though, man? I know you guys probably get tired of seeing me in this hoodie, but this is like the thickest one I got, and it gets fucking cold out here, man. So, yeah, had to go live real quick. I was watching BMF. I don't know if you guys watch that shit. It's like a 50 Cent show, kind of like Power, but I was watching that shit with my wife not too long ago. So we were just finishing up an episode, and one of the homies hit me like, "Hey, bro, you going live tonight?" You already know I am. I was just trying to, catch that vibe, man, real quick. But what's up? Where my night owls at, man? Hope you guys got something to smoke along with. Hopefully you guys pop in. Yeah, that'd be dope. It's a little chilly tonight, man. The dude is cold, but it's all good. Currently smoking some Romulan OG, my go-to shit. Just sparked up a little while ago, so I only rolled up one. I'm gonna have to roll another one. Ooh, it's fucking cold out here. I was all toasty and shit. So yeah, I just gotta get used to it real quick. But if you guys are watching, man, I hope you got something to smoke. Maybe you don't smoke weed and you're just stumbling upon this video like, okay, we got this dude smoking weed, I guess. But shit, hit that sub button because I keep it consistent around this motherfucker. I'm always smoking some good weed. And just trying to catch a vibe, man. Some of you guys pop in from like, different countries and shit. Always lit. So yeah. What's everybody up to though, man? I hope you guys had a good day or you're having a good day. It's like 2:30 right now in the morning. And I just wanted to come out here and just get wrecked real quick, Smoke some good buds. Yeah. It's Romulan shit though. Highly recommended. Fire strain, man. Real heavy. Body buzz, crazy. Head high. You get that pressure. You get that pressure in the face. And it lingers, man. Like I'm smoking right now, but like an hour from now, I'll still feel that shit, you know? In the body especially. Yeah, nothing's going on, man. I'm just, late night tip. There's not a soul outside. Like it's dead silent out here, man. I guess I'm the only one up lit right now. Oof, it's fucking cold. Yeah, man, I really got shit to talk about this time around, especially at this time. I'm like, man, I'm gonna just come out here and go live. I'm gonna smoke, see who pops in. Anybody pops in, that'll be dope. I know you guys are gonna catch this video later. So it's all good, man. I don't even trip. I'm just out here, in my own head, smoking my weed. What's up, bro? Smoking this Romulan, man. Thanks for popping in, man. I'm fucking cold, bro. So excuse me if you hear me shivering and shit. I don't know what temperature it is out here right now, but it's fucking cold. But I got the Romulan, man. We already ran through that wedding pie. The wedding pie was like, it was cool. Like the high was cool, but it didn't have no taste to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was real dry. I wasn't fucking with that shit. So we went on ahead and burned that. I had a half ounce of it, and had an ounce of the Romulan. So yeah, I should have fucking came out with two jackets on. Shit. This is like the warmest one I have. You know, I got other sweaters and shit, but most of them be in my like because I always keep a smoke sweater by the back door, and this is that one. you know. But yeah, bro. I mean, I'll get used to it. Shit, I just came out here. I hadn't came outside like for a cool minute, and it's warm in the house. So I just got to get adjusted, man. It's just taking a little bit longer than I thought. But I'm chilling, man. I just wanted to come up, see if anybody's on right now. Slide in here, smoke some good weed, talk about some shit, whatever. I was watching BMF a little while ago. I know I'm late to that party, but it's a good show, man. It's pretty good so far. Watching The Sinner. Um, yeah, two shows that I'm on right now. What's up, bro? What's going on? What are you smoking on, man? I got your comment about that rolling up some banana or some shit on the second episode. Yeah, that shit's good, bro. And it crazy how it started though. How she stabbed the shit out of that dude, man. Like prison style, dog. Like, but yeah, I fuck with that show because that dude Ambrose, the detective dude, he's real into like investigating, you know, people that do unlikely crimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like there's always some backstory or something else going on than what you get up front. So when he starts to do his shit, like it's like damn, like you start to trip out. So that shit just gets real crazy. So keep watching that shit, bro. I'm on the second season. No, actually, I'm on the third one. I just finished the last episode of the second. So we're on that third season now, and there's four of them. So I'm trying not to binge that shit, bro, because I got a tendency to run through these shows real quick, because I'm up late, So I just, watch episode after episode, man. Yeah, thanks for keeping the dude company, man. I was thinking about going live earlier, but Sunday driver out the bong ski. That's what's up, Brad. Yeah, it's been a while since I hit the bong, man. And I don't know, like, it's cool and all, but just that last time I fucking threw up from that shit, because I hit it too hard and I was coughing like a mother, like, coughing to where I was gagging, bro. That shit killed it for me. And I don't know, I don't know who I thought I was, man. I thought it was a blunt or some shit, because, I can rip a blunt. But that bong hit is different because you inhale so deep. You know what I'm saying? Like when you smoke a blunt, it's just like a, but that bong is like straight to the gut type shit. So yeah, bro. So yeah, I hit that shit too hard, and I just was coughing like uncontrollably, dude. And I just fucking like threw up a little bit, and I was done. But I will admit, like that shit, the high is different off of a bong, and it's quicker. You know what I mean? Like you take a couple bowls or whatever, and you're straight. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to all you bong hitters out there, you guys are some champions, man. And that shit would make me burp a lot too. Taking all that air in, I would be burping that shit. But you know me, man. I'm a blunt smoker. That's what I do. Bongs are cool, but I don't really be on it like that. I don't like joints. Um, yeah, smoke my blunts. That's it. Yeah, this Romulan shit is already doing its thing, man, because I'm blasted. And we barely are finishing up this first blunt. So I'm going to go ahead and roll another one. You know, I appreciate the company, bro. Because you know me, I just, you guys are the homies. All the homies that I used to have, man, you know, we don't do that no more. We don't kick it no more. I do my own thing, bro. I don't fuck with people, man. 'Cause I'm done with like inconsistency and shit. Like people just want to pop in when they want to and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when there's an occasion, like a birthday party or something they want you to fill a seat in. They just want somebody on the guest list. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't fuck with that, man. Like because I feel like the real people are gonna keep like a consistency that you don't really get from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So when you find somebody that you fuck with, you know what I'm saying? Just hey, what's up? How's it going? How's everything, bro? Like that shit goes a long way, man. But life gets busy. People get caught up in their own shit, and you just kind of like fall out. You know what I mean? Life happens. But yeah, bro, like I'm done putting my energy into shit that ain't beneficial to me or mine. You know what I mean? So I don't kick it with nobody, man. I just go live and I fuck with you guys because you guys are consistent with it, at least. You know what I mean? I don't know you guys personally, but yeah, bro. People just come and go. You know what I'm saying? But you could call it antisocial. You could call it focused. You could call it just just doing you. Shit. But yeah, bro, like when you get some consistency, man, you gotta appreciate that shit because there's so much inconsistency in this world, man. Especially with people, bro. So yeah, you gotta pick and choose who you share your energy with, man. And I'm all about the peace, man. I don't like people tend to come with problems and shit or opinions. You know what I mean? And it's just like, man, I'm good. And it's like I don't know, man. I never really been dependent on people. I grew up with just my mom and my fucking sister, man. Like family wasn't really a consistent thing for me. So like I just kind of got used to just making sure I'm good, taking care of me, doing me. And that's it, bro. You can't be dependent on people. You don't need people for affirmation, dog. Like just do you, bro. You know. Some people just want to have you around just so you can like see what they're up to and shit. Like nah, bro. When am I gonna get some more weed from Henry? Shit, it's been a long time, bro. And I only fuck with it because it was on it. Like they had a deal for it. So yeah, bro. I don't know. It's kind of hard to call it. I just kind of, if I see some shit, I'll get it. But it's hard for me not to just go with what I usually get. My half ounce deals, my ounce and a half deals. You know, especially with this Romulan shit. It's always consistent, man. I'm big on consistency. All right. But yeah, shout out to the homies, man. I appreciate you guys popping in here. Um, Even if you catch this later, we're live right now. It's almost 3 a.m. and I'm just up, like I always am. Shit, I'm just a night type of dude. It's always been like that. I don't take naps. You would think I would be up all day and get tired and fall asleep, and that's on occasion. Like if I had like a busy day or some shit, or just tired in general. But for the most part, like if I do crash, I tend to snap out of it just because I look forward to these sessions, man. These videos, it's like an outlet for me. Whether it be like shit I'm talking about or just to, just have some company real quick. So yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. I try to make it a point to acknowledge the ones that do, look forward to my videos or hit me in my DM like, hey, bro, are you going live tonight? And I'm like, shit, actually, I am. But it's just nice to know like that I got you guys out there that really fuck with a dude, because you don't even really know me like that. But it's like sometimes it ain't even like that. It's just like the type of energy you put out, your vibe. You know what I mean? People really move off of that. And you know, in a weird way, I guess I just come with this, you know, comfortable vibe, man. People feel like they could just pop in and say what's up. Hell yeah, I watched that Moreno fight, bro. My boy, his eye was fucked up, so they had to call that fight. And then they try to say that he poked his eye or whatever, but you could see that it was like his thumb knuckle or whatever, or his thumb or some shit that hit his eye. So it was technically a clean hit, but that was a fire ass fight. And I think I'm good. Like, I don't think they're gonna do another one, bro. But I mean, it's been a fire like trilogy or whatever. Has it been three or four? I think it's been. I think that was three, right? No, four. Yeah, four. Yeah, I think that's a wrap. I forget that dude's name from Brazil. Yeah, it was four. I don't think they'll do a five, bro. I mean, I'm pretty sure if they did, people would still like. I'd watch that shit for sure. But yeah, I like Brandon Moreno, man, because you could just tell he's like a genuinely, like, sincerely a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Very respectful, humble as hell, man. Like that dude's always smiling and cheesing and shit. And he just seems like a cool dude, man. Like I would definitely, you know, click with that dude. I feel like, and I just the way he fights, man. That shit's like I like his form. I like how he's like always like rocking with his hand. Like that shit's clean, bro. I don't know. I like the way he fights, man. And just like that, like you just get this energy, this vibe off of people. I hate saying that shit all the time, like energy, vibe, energy. But that's real shit, man. Like first impressions too. Like like you could just tell when somebody's got good energy that you would fuck with. And then you got some people that just kind of come off like, oh yeah, like nah, he seems like a motherfucking. Some people just rub you the wrong way. And I'm glad you guys fuck with a dude. Sincerely. But yeah, bro, I do fuck with the UFC type shit. I don't really watch any other sport. Like I'm not big on basketball, football. You call me crazy. But yeah, I'm not into it, bro. You know, I don't really care to keep like statistics on players and shit like that. Some people go hard, man. Some of you guys like are real heavy into that shit, but I never was. I was on basketball for a while, but kind of fell off with that too. Have you ever watched Street Beefs? Uh, like what you mean, like fights and shit? That's what you mean. You remember bum fights? That was like back in the early 2000s. Bum fights, bro. That shit was crazy. Nah, I don't watch that channel, bro. I would have to check it out though. Like I don't know, like my selection of videos to watch is kind of random. Like I usually go through shorts. I'm always on the shorts and just watching like videos and shit real quick. Um, Occasionally I watch like a podcast, Joe Rogan or Bobby Lee and fucking Theo Vaughn. Uh, yeah, shit like that. Oh, you talk like I remember seeing videos like that with Jorge Masvidal and Kimbo Slice. Is that what you mean, bro? Like those backyard fights? I remember those, but yeah, that dude Theo is funny as shit. He's got that heavy like Louisiana accent or whatever, wherever he's from. I think that's where he's from. Some cats always fighting around this motherfucker. Cats kind of like I don't know. I never been a fan of cats, bro. Like they always kind of creep me out a little bit, you know. Especially when they do that weird shit when they're about to fight and they just kind of be all like arched up, looking at each other all weird and shit. Oh, Drewski's funny, man. That dude, yeah, he's funny. I've seen a few of his videos. I'm like, are you gonna fight or just fucking, you know? Like cats are weird, bro. Dogs go at it. Fuck, like they might bark a couple times, but they go at it if they're trying to get down. But cats, like they just fucking flex for a long ass time, and eventually one of them's like fucking, you know what I mean? Weird shit, bro. But yeah, man, who's smoking along, bro? Hope you guys are smoking. Cause I'm high as hell. This Romulan shit is heavy, man. When I tell you guys that, I mean, I just wish that you guys would just find it, get it, try it, so you could see where I'm coming from. But I mean, shit, I'm flying pretty high right now, and it don't take a lot at all. Like that first one was good. This one is gonna put me a little over the top, Yeah, brother, over there, fucking, I don't know. It's that quiet out here though, cause they're like out in the street. Like my yard is pretty spacious, so it's a cool little distance. But yeah, it's quiet out here, bro. True crime, yeah, but I don't know. I don't like to watch a lot of like shit like that because it's kind of depressing. You see how fucked up people are. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, like you gotta be a sick bastard to do a lot of these things that these, you know, like it's just crazy. Especially it's like the ones with kids, the ones that have kids involved, bro. That's like evil, dog. So like I just feel like a lot of that type of shit is kind of depressing. I'm kind of choosy with like the cases that I like to watch and get into and shit, but some of them I have you thinking like, man, what the fuck is this world we live in? People are fucked up. But yeah, like occasionally I watch some shit like that. Cause man, bro, like my grandma used to watch that shit all the fucking like nothing but murders. Like I'm like, how do you have a good day watching that shit all damn day? You know? Or like the first 48, that was a good one. Uh, yeah, man. It's not my preference, but sometimes it's just like some shit is crazy. You're like, what? And you just gotta watch. But yeah, cheers, man, to anybody that's smoking right now. I know my boy's smoking. Bro, I know there's a lot of crazy motherfuckers out here doing crazy shit. You know, it's the world we live in. Unfortunately, it's like an owl flying around right now too. Always tell with that little screech. Yeah, bro. So yeah, I don't really watch too much of that shit, man. It's kind of depressing. You know, I like to keep my spirits high. You know? But yeah, see, I kind of got used to the weather out here. It's a little cold, but first came out here, I was like, damn. Yeah, man. I'm actually about to put this one out because it's mostly paper. I didn't really fill it up at the edge. Yes, sir. I roll up one more though, because the dude is blasted. Like I just come on here and I get stupid high, man. I go in the house and I try to stay up, but I end up crashing. Um, so yeah, let me go grab some weed real quick. Be right back. All right, back. Had to drink some water real quick, man, because throat gets a little dry. Yeah, we got the Rami line. I'll pull out a bud for you real quick. One of my favorite strains right now. It's just like a spicy, ashy kind of like pint vibe. But look, check it out. Nothing special, you know. Super dense though. Look at that shit. Fucking nugget, for real. So we're gonna go ahead and roll up. If anybody's watching, man, and you're not smoking along, man, now's the time. I'm to roll up another one. Yeah, that shit's pretty dense, bro. Just splitting this blunt real quick. I wonder sometimes if people buy these and they just smoke them like that. You know what I'm saying? I've seen somebody do that before, and I was just tripping out like, that's nasty. I've never been the type of dude to be like smoking cigars. You know what I mean? Like that shit is like, what's the point to me? You know, like you ain't even supposed to inhale it. You just puff at it. You know what I mean? And I guess it's like, for occasion it's cool, but for me, I'm just like, I'm cool. Like I'd rather smoke some weed. Could we step outside real quick and hit the blunt? Or can we take all that tobacco out and put some weed in there? Cause that's something I always wanted to do with like hookah. There was a period in time where I was hanging out, man, and like we were always hitting the hookah lounges. Cause there was this one, man, and they had like a bartender there, and they had like a DJ and like a little dance floor and shit. So that one was pretty lit. So we would go to that one a lot. And hookah just for me was like I would take a few hits, but it was so like the smell and shit, like it would just give me a headache. You know what I mean? And I would just think the whole time, like, man, like, can we put some weed in here or something? Mm-mm. Yeah, that's nasty. People that smoke shit like that. You know what I mean? Ugh. All right, let's spark up this next one. Now you can hear fucking roosters in the back and shit. Tell you, there's always something. You either hear goats. There's a fucking donkey that goes off every now and again. Uh, like there's just always some fucking animal sounds out here, man. I'm just thankful, like I got neighbors with horses and shit, but they take care of them because it never really smells like horse shit out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for that, dog, because like, man, you ever drive by somewhere and see horses and you could just smell it. Like I would hate to be smelling shit all day, you know? But yeah, I got a couple neighbors right here that got a few horses and shit. Across the street, they got a bunch of sheep, a couple goats. There's a ranch like down the street. They got mini horses. So it's always a trip to see them, man. Little midget horses. No offense to anybody, with the dwarfism or anything like that, man. I'm just saying. You gotta be careful what you say, man. People get real offended nowadays. And if you don't acknowledge it, and you just kind of try to slide by it, if it comes off a little, you get, people that talk shit. But I don't give a fuck, you know. It's my channel, man. I can talk about what I want to. I'm just kidding. Yeah, like the roosters are cool, but it's the wrong time to be doing all that shit. I mean, it's 3 a.m., but damn. I thought they did that when the sun came up. They just do that shit all night. Like one does it right here, and then there's one at a distance that does it. So they just, I guess they talk to each other or some shit. But shit, I'd rather hear these animals all night than hear people, man. Cause man, growing up with my mom, apartments and shit, man, like it was always like some loud ass neighbors or somebody being inconsiderate, you know. Damn, yeah, bro. But yeah, man, shit, I'm feeling real good right now. It's 3 a.m., a little past. We've been going live for about 30 minutes. It's cool. Cool session. Shout out to my boy Blue Strip Fiend, man, keeping me company, bro. Sometimes I come out here around this time and I don't really catch anybody. And then people watch the video later, that's cool. But it's nice to come out here and just vibe. Shoot the shit, smoke some buds. It's like a legit sesh, man. So yeah, I appreciate you, man. What time is it over there, bro? It's probably fucking early over there. And I made some steak earlier, some top sirloin with some asparagus and some mashed potatoes, man. And I'm talking about real mashed potatoes. I can't stand people that eat that shit out the box, you know, or them scallop potatoes out the box, or like, that shit is all nasty. I'm talking about get some real potatoes, boil them motherfuckers, mash them up, Mix all your shit in there, bro. Those kind of mashed potatoes, man. And that shit was good. The steak came out real fire, dude. Cause like I like to leave it a little rare, cause I like it to be real tender. And that shit was just that. And I cook it with just butter, salt, pepper, and then I like to grill up some onions. So I'll chop up like some scallions, some onions, grill that shit, get them all nice and like brown and shit. Put it over the steak, some A1. I mean, if that ain't, you know, if that don't sound beautiful, I don't know what that is. Cause I'm thinking about it right now. Cause man, I can't stand like well done steak. I like that shit to be, you know, real tender and juicy. Oh, that shit sounds good, bro. Some bacon bits. You can never go wrong with that shit. That's always a good addition. Bacon on everything, bro. Like for real. Bacon on pizza, fucking salads, fucking a BLT, bacon wrapped asparagus, bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers, man, all that shit. Everything was bacon. Man, we went to Hooters one time and they had these bacon wrapped hot wings. Those motherfuckers were fire. I done had candy bacon before. Yeah, all that shit is fire, man. I even like turkey bacon, to be honest. I prefer turkey bacon just because it's not so fatty and greasy and shit. But I mean, taste is like night and day though. That real deal bacon, that shit kind of like it just I don't know. You get like some kind of euphoria off of that shit. It's that good, you know. But it gotta be good bacon, man, because then you see some bullshit bacon that's just nothing but fat. You cook it down, all the fat melts and shit, and then it's like just a little ass strip of meat. Like that shit is bullshit. And I can't stand undercooked bacon. If that shit ain't crispy, man, don't even come with it. You know what I'm saying? That's disrespectful to the fucking bacon culture. You know what I'm saying? You gotta cook that shit till it's crispy, and you gotta lay them uniform in the pan. Flat. Don't have that shit all arched up with dips and shit. Like that shit needs to lay flat. And then when you cook that shit, put it on a fucking paper towel, man. Get some of that grease off of there. You ever get a plate of some breakfast or something? They give you the bacon, you can see the oil and shit. Like, damn, people just be disrespectful with the bacon, man. But yeah, that shit's fire. Finishing up this blunt though, man. After this, I'm good. Taking my ass in the house, get warm. Hear that shit? That's that owl, man, from Hogwarts. Trying to slide me a letter, man. Shit, I would love to go to Hogwarts, dog. Shit. Shout out to everybody that fucks with Harry Potter, man. I miss that shit. But yeah, call me a nerd, but shit, I fuck with that. Sometimes I feel like, damn, like, why do I stay up so late? You know what I mean? But I'm just built like that ever since I was young. Like, young enough to go to bed when I wanted to. I was always up late because I just really, it's something about, I feel like, you know, the world kind of turns off for a second and like nobody's out, you know what I mean, like it's just quiet and peaceful, everybody's asleep and shit. It's just something about it, man. The Rami line. Yeah, bro, this shit puts me to sleep, bro, to be honest. Especially when I smoke it like this. Because during the day, I just probably hit like one blunt and then I'll wait, do what I gotta do or whatever. Because there's always something to do, bro. Always something to do. That's just life, though. But around this time, this is when I really indulge, just because it's like, I'm up anyways. I come out here anyways, and I sleep good, you know. Man, when you get a little bit of smoke in your eye, though, that shit kills. I can't stand that shit. Man, I wish I could pass the blunt to you guys, man, like a virtual hit. You know, that shit would be dope. Maybe one day, you know. But yeah, we're coming up to the end of this blunt. Again, I appreciate you guys that pop in here. Thank you to the homie Blue Strip. I appreciate you, bro. Like you're a real one for hanging with me this whole time. And get you some Romulan, man. Stop playing games and get some so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Because this shit is beautiful. This is my favorite strain right now. It's just heavy all the way around. I'm not trying to like gas it up. I'm not trying to front like it's what it's not. Like this shit is real deal, and you could always see it on me too. Like you see me try other strains and they hit, but not a lot of them put me down like this one does. And I always get a fire ass deal, and it's always consistent. So how can I not? You know what I'm saying? I'd be a fool. But occasionally I do like to switch it up because I know you guys get tired of hearing me talk about the Rami line. But if I don't encourage you to want to try it at least, like man, kind of burnt my nose a little bit. Yeah, bro, if that shit happens for you guys, man, and definitely get you some Rami line because ooh, we yes sir. So yeah, on that note, we come up to the end of the blunt. I'm ready to go lay it down. So I hope you guys all have a good night, man. Add me on Twitch, add me on TikTok, same name, GC Ganja. Help me get my shit up there. And yeah, when I get more followers on Twitch, I'm gonna start doing lives on Twitch. So yeah, let's get it up there, man. I know you guys be on Twitch. Attitude. And on that note, man, I'm gonna let you guys go. Peace and love.